This is Eman Booze. It's March 2nd, 2014. We getting another damn 12 inches of snow here this evening. I'm so damn sick and tired of this winter. I can't shovel no more snow. I just can't do it. This weather's got to get warmer. In fact, the only damn thing that's kept us going this winter is these great spirits that we've been reviewing. They've been keeping us all warm and dried out. Not dried out, but they've been definitely keeping us warm. So today what we're going to talk about is this neat little craft distiller called Fuse Spirits. Now they out of Evanston, Illinois, and they the first craft distiller since before Prohibition. And speaking of Prohibition, there was this lady back in the day before the turn of the century named Frances Elizabeth Willard, and she started this damn temperance movement that eventually led to Prohibition. And her initials, F-E-W, is where this spirit gets its name from. So Fuse Spirits named the distillery after her initials, which I think is kind of ironic, and it's a nod to her, but I would have nodded the ass right out of town a long time ago. Alright, now, so any event, what does Fuse Spirits make? They make some dynamite gins. They make a regular gin with a cool hop profile to it. And they make an aged one in barrels. And then they make this here bourbon and this here rye. And they also make some limited bottlings of other types of things. But those spirits are hot right now. I barely could get a hold of them to get them into the store. So we're very fortunate to have them come in. This one here's a sample from the local distributor in Maryland. They loaned it to me, and I got to give it back to them tomorrow. So we got to get through this review. This one I bought here. We got this in at Whitey's Liquors in Linthicum, Maryland the other day. And this here is the rye. This one was the Craft Spirit of the Year, voted on by Whiskey Advocate, that big magazine. You know, the same guys who make like Wine Spectator and Cigar Aficionado. So there's some good accolades going on here. This has won some medals. Both of these have won medals in competitions in the past year or two. So let's get into the bourbon now. 70% corn, 20% rye. Paul Letko, the owner and master distiller, he likes the rye content in his bourbons, so it's a rye-forward bourbon. 10% malt. Let's check the color out. It is beautiful. It's that dark copper color that actually this one here reminds me of like Fuller's ESB, the extra special bitter beer. You know, it's got that same kind of color, or a dark amber ale. And I love the color. It's nice and clear too. Let's give it a little taste and see what we or smell first and then taste. Woo! Grain jump right out at you. You get the corn, and the rye notes definitely come right off the front here. But you get the wood and the char. I love that. I'm picking up some vanilla and the citrus tones in the background, kind of like a grapefruit peel or something. That's real nice. Getting a whiff of mint. That's definitely coming off the rye. And I'm picking up some fennel. A little bit of fruitiness from the grain. Maybe like a cherry note or pear, fresh pear. And I can smell the alcohol too. Now, let me say something about where the craft comes in from these spirits. And this is one of the philosophies of Paul Letko. Okay, so he believes you don't always necessarily have to distill up to the maximum proof before you put the spirit in the barrel. And you don't have to go to the maximum proof putting it in the barrel. And you don't have to go to the maximum proof in the glass. So what he do is he distills this to 135 proof, as compared to 160 proof that most of the bigger distillers distill their bourbon at. Now when he put it in the barrel, he put it in at 115 proof. The big boys put it in at 125 because they want to have more high proof whiskey that when they cut it down they make more money out of it. Okay? Paul believes that when you distill this at a lower proof and then you enter it into the barrel, get the phone at a lower proof that you're gonna be able to accomplish something neat that you can't do with the higher proofs. And I agree with that. Then he put it into the bottle at a proof level that I really like. 93 proof, 46.5% alcohol by volume. I love that proof. You know, Parker Beam always said he liked 96 proof. And I think somewhere in that 92, 98, 99 range, anything in there, to me, is the optimal alcohol content level for bourbon. But we gave it to smell. We gave it to look at. Now let's do a taste here on it. Let me get the smell back here real quick. And I've had it in the glass now about 10, 12 minutes. You got to let these things air out a little bit here. Let's give it a taste. Oh yeah. Sweetness from the grain right off the top. Then the oak. You get the char flavor. I love that. I pick up the fennel tones, the spice tones with the clove and the cinnamon we talked about before. Definitely get the mint. Get the caramel tones, a little vanilla. It's racy, and I like racy. I don't like things so homogenized all the time. Some of the big bourbons out there, you know, they're really good and they're pleasing, they're easy to drink and everything, but sometimes they just become so homogenized. I like something a little bit racier like this. This challenges your taste buds, and by all means, when you taste this and you stick it in your mouth, and you draw some air and chew the damn thing too, because when you chew it and get it all up around in your mouth and get up in your gums and then basically all up in your head and everything else, you pick up so much more out of the spirit. You just get to experience it that much more. So let's give it one more whirl here. Delicious. I love it. I could sit here and drink the whole rest of the bottle, but then the man at the distributor will be mad at me, so I got to give it back to him tomorrow. But look, check out Fuse Spirits. Go to the website, fusespirits.com. They got the coolest website. You can actually turn the pages from night to day with a different background by clicking this button up in the upper left-hand corner. They also got, of course, they tell you about all the spirits and how they got started. But then they got a cool cocktail section in there too, a recipe section. So check that out. Check that out for sure. I'm Eman Booze. Check me out on YouTube. I got over 35 videos there. A lot of nice comments from everybody, and I thank everybody for that. You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and I also write the Distillery of the Month column for MainStreetDistilleries.com. So check them out. What's cool about them is they help you find all the distillers where you located. So you just put your zip code in or the state you're in, and you can find what's near you. So that's a cool thing too. We're going to come back in a couple of days and do the rye here. I'm very happy that I got a chance to talk to Paul Letko the other day, and I appreciate his time here about what he's doing with his spirits, and there's so much in demand, and people are just like going crazy for this stuff, and they're doing great things with the few spirits that they make. So y'all have a good evening, and have some sympathy for me, because I'll be out early in the morning shoveling snow. Bye, you all.